Welcome to the CONCACAF Champions Conf press conference, the New England Revolution, the coach, Caleb Potter, here with us. Welcome, coach, to the press conference. We already know what is the process to do the press conference, so probably the floor is here, just raise your hand. And the media who is accompanied with the guilty way, please raise your hand guilty way. The guilty hand, so we can give you the word. We're going to start here.
Hey, Caleb, obviously you guys were on the road for a long time through preseason and into the start of the season. So how valuable has it been for the group to get home these last few days and kind of have your established setup to prepare for this game?
Yeah, it's massive just to be in market, to be in your home, sleep in your own bed, be around, your family. That work-life balance is important. We were on the road for 4.5 weeks straight, and I could see a buzz and an energy with the guys this week, kind of back at home, and just knowing we have home games as well. We want to get off to a good start in all of our home games, starting with this, CONCACAF Champions Cup, and hopefully our ability to advance to the round of 16. It's our first time in front of the supporters, and we want to make a good impression.
Thank you. We're going to pass with the guilty weight press. We're going to give you the word to Frank Tolapa. Frank?
Sorry, I just got unmuted. Caleb, just want to follow up on what Jeff said there a little bit. Talked about being with the team on the road so long, plus 2 road games. What have you learned about this group so far? 1 or 2 things that stand out in your mind?
Yeah, they have great character. This is a great group of guys. They don't complain. With some of the things we dealt with over the last 4.5 weeks, I've had teams and players that would have complained just because it was difficult. I won't go into everything, but just the manner of traveling all the way to Panama and riding in buses and some of the logistics with locker rooms and fields and everything. It wasn't perfect, and these guys never said a word. They're great professionals. And then on top of it, I told them this yesterday, all the things we had to deal with, and we were 71 minutes in at 1-1 against DC, down a man. 25th minute, all the things we had to deal with, and we still had that game in the 71st minute at 1-1. And so I think that's a testament to their character, and that's something they shouldn't forget. Obviously we'll want to forget the result overall. It obviously fell apart from there. It was a big ask, to go that long down a man, and obviously with the travel and everything. But I wanted them to remember the character they showed to deal with the adversity in that game and to put it into a position where, I thought we would get a result out of the game.
Next question, Seth McComber.
Sorry, Coach. I just got unmuted. Thank you for taking the time. Can you just talk about what's the conversation been like with Giacomo and Veroni this week? And can you give us a status on Bobby Wood? How's he looking, and is he feeling good ahead of this week?
Yeah. These guys are professionals. They've dealt with adversity. They've dealt with situations, ups and downs. And my conversation with Giacomo was simple. Let's learn from the mistake. He was very apologetic. He was remorseful. He apologized to the team. He apologized to me. He felt bad about it. He wanted to do well in the match, and it didn't go the way he wanted it to go, and it hurt the team. But there'll be a lot of times this year where players make mistakes, and we have to support him, and we have to support other players when they make mistakes. There'll be a time when Giacomo, finds a goal to win us the game, and I'm hoping it's Thursday. And that was my conversation with him. We still believe in him, we still support him, and we still have confidence in him. As far as Bobby Wood has a little bit of a knee, sore knee is the best way to describe it. Kind of a, chronic. It's nothing acute where he did anything, but it's, he's had a few knee surgeries over the years, and he has a sore knee based on the, wear and tear of the preseason. So we gave him an injection of Synvix, which is a natural substance that they utilize to inject into knees, and usually we've seen great progress with guys in his situation after a couple of days. So he probably is not going to be available for this game, but we're hoping for Sunday that he will.
Caleb, you do take a 1-0 aggregate advantage into the second leg following the 1-0 win. So how, if at all, does taking a slim advantage into the second leg at home affect how you approach a match?
Yeah, well, it's better than to be even or behind, and we're at home, obviously. So, but we can't assume that it's going to be now cruise control to advance. That's the worst mindset that you can have. We know they're going to be aggressive. They're going to come in here, and they're going to go for it. And in some ways, maybe they say there's nothing to lose. Let's go for it, right? And the worst thing we can do is be tentative and try to protect the lead that we have. We need to play to win. That's the key. We understand that any win gets us through. Yes, we know that a draw gets us through as well, but we're not going to take the field with the mindset of drawing this game. We're going to take the field with the mindset of winning this game, and we want to advance in a real positive way, in a proactive way, and we want to, get a win in front of our supporters.
Next question, Samuel Minton.
Hello, Caleb. Thank you for taking the time. I just wanted to ask, you're someone who's talked about wanting to bring trophies to this club, and, ESPN just reported that it's looking like your club, along with another group of clubs, won't be participating in the U.S. Open Cup. So I just wanted to overall get your thoughts on the tournament, and do you think that, clubs like yourself and MLS clubs should be participating in that tournament?
To be honest with you, the first I've heard of it was just now you telling me it. So I think for me, it's very simple. We trust the decision makers in our league, and it's not my decision at the end of the day. And so ultimately, whatever decision they come up with, it's my job to now prepare my team in whatever competition I'm in to win. And we're going to attack every single competition we're in and try to win trophies. So if we're not in the Open Cup, obviously there's no opportunity there, but we support the decisions of the MLS if they made that decision.
The last question is going to be Rich Thompson.
There we go. Good afternoon, Caleb. Just comment on Matt Polster, what keeps him in the starting lineup, what you've learned about his style and the type of player he is.
Yeah, he's just a great pro. He's a good player, very complete midfielder. He's a leader. He's, for me, he's an ideal player in one of the two double pivots in a 4-2-3-1. I think you've seen we've cycled some guys next to him. We have, different types of pieces and profiles. Matt's going to be a starter here. He's going to be a key player. We just have to settle on who's going to pair with him. We know Kay brings range and athleticism. Noel Buck is a young player, very talented. He can step into the attack and chip in goals. And Ian Harks is a very good soccer player, very technical and smart tactically. So we have different profiles in the other player that we've kind of paired with Matt. So I think we're still looking to find that ideal pairing. And in my game model, those 3 center mids along with the 10 Carles are massive for us to be able to control games both sides of the ball the way we want to.
Thank you, Coach Porter, for being part of the CONCACAF Champions Cup press conference for the New England Revolution. In a few minutes, going to be with us Mike Polster.
Thank you. Take care.